about spiritual teachers and masters and gurus. There are quite many such people who pretend that they are spiritual teachers or masters. But most of them are only misleaders. And my heart aches when I see it. How I see the disciples who are being used and misused, even harmed. Some time ago I went to some kind of lecture given by one so-called yoga teacher, spiritual teacher. So there were quite many people and we were all sitting on the floor cross-legged, and that man, that so-called master, was sitting on the chair. He held his head high and his voice was really proud of himself. He was full of ego. What he told us was complete bullshit. Forgive me, but this is what it was. And then, when seeing him like this, I thought that, how could he be like this? If I were a teacher, if I were teaching my disciples, I just couldn't sit on the chair while everybody's around me sitting on the floor. I would like to sit on the floor while everybody is sitting on the chairs, you know. I think that's sign of a real master. A real awakened one is his humbleness. Of course, a person can sit on the floor but be full of ego. A person may sit on the chair but be humble. But that guy was not humble. But people trusted him. And they were afraid of that man. They called him their guru and teacher. It was hard for me to see them afraid of their teacher and totally trusting that idiot. It is very hard for me to see such people, such so-called teachers who are only harming their disciples, the ones who trust them. It is like misusing a child which is trusting you. Even here on YouTube, I saw some so-called masters but I think many of them are just show people. What they say is only to attract disciples. They are feeding the egos. They may be teaching how to acquire spiritual powers, siddhis, how to become clairvoyant, how to be able to do this or that. The things of the ego. The real master would not teach such things. I'm not interested about telling you how to acquire some powers. because it is just a game. It is not spirituality. It is a thing of ego, and I definitely don't want to feed your ego. I'm killing your ego. I do not call myself a guru, a teacher. Even on YouTube my account is called Standard, because I don't want people to treat me as something higher. I want to be someone that is lower than you, someone who is more humble than you are, so that I could make you humble. A real master does not want your money. A real master does not want your respect. A real master treats friends and enemies alike. A real master is without ego. A real master is happy to help you to grow. It is his highest joy. A real master is not demanding you to take what he says. A real master is not demanding you to do anything. A real master is like a mother loving her child, her baby. Such is the real master.